absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Centering pass in front. It scores! What an opportunity, and delivers!
Power play face-off that leads to possession. That is just a dagger. A quick shot and a goal. Buries it.
Sage's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Moves it to Schwartz. And it's a quick pass to Miller. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, what a hit! She has brought the physicality with force tonight.
Well, she certainly has. And first things first, she's got to get there. Those first 5 strides have been incredibly quick. Separating body from puck. Man, you better not cross the middle with your head down.
Miller's going to serve a pair for interference.
Well, James, she's going to have to find a way to play with control here and a competitive edge because this is her second penalty of the period.
Hammers it from the point, and we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. St. Pierre's got the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Alexander. And he uses the glove to keep that out, getting a piece of it. Oh, he almost put him through the boards. Big card hit on the play.
Well, she had the speed. Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
St. Pierre's going off for interference.
Well, this is a good call because it is interference. You have to allow your opponent to fight for a loose puck.
And it's 4 against 4 here with the puck set to drop.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
Sends it ahead to Sage. We got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. Here in the late goings of the period, it's a 2-1 game. The Icebreakers win the defensive zone face-off.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
What a hit! She brought some spicy mustard with that play.
She certainly did, and she's wearing her opponent down. And if you do this collectively over the course of the game, they're going to be playing back on their heels, James. That's exactly what you want. Coach loves this.
Sage is gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Nice job tying up his opponent. Shuts him down. Takes the blast. Had scores! And we are tied after that power play mark.
Well, it's perfectly executed, and the coach has their most skilled offensive players out there for that very reason. They tied the game.
The Nighthawks answer back in timely fashion here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they give up a goal early in the opening frame, not the way they would have wanted to start it, but if they can get out of this period and the score is tied, it is a win. Because when you're looking at the barrel of a team that was all over you, you'll take it heading into the intermission.
And he's got that one. Carroll's gaining momentum. Devastating hit into the boards, and listen to this building rattle. Tying seconds, and he makes the save. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Looking for that go-ahead goal here as the play is underway in the second. From the blue line, they take control of it. Here's a chance! Oh, he gets some blubber on that! Play blown dead, let's get the call. The Nighthawks are off to the box. Interference the call.
She's been running around, James, all night, putting her teams in a bad position here. She takes another minor penalty. Well, I expect that they're going to go back to the umbrella formation, James. They had success earlier on it on the power play with 3 up high, trying to move the coverage. Hey, for everyone who wants to draw it up, it's exactly what it looks like, the top of an umbrella, and then you're getting the coverage to move around, and then you can use those crossing passes and you can ski downhill for a shot as well.
And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
The game's all about trying to get that puck, and anytime you see your opponent with it, you want to separate, and that's exactly what happens here with that huge hit.
Carroll's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Icebreakers take possession off the face-off. Here's a shot! Block shot!
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Whistle goes. We'll get a reset after.
You know, Teal, you're a fucking piece of shit. I passed you multiple times and you don't pass me wide open, but instead you skate into someone and try to shoot through a fucking defender, you stupid fucking cunt.
The Icebreakers come up with the defensive zone draw. Quick pass to St. Pierre. Oh, and some smooth skating. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way, because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. He does a great job of recognizing that he's not going to have much time to get this puck off, so it's a one-timer, and he's able to beat the goaltender clean.
The Icebreakers, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a 1-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of one-way left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, you don't see this very often, James. The first penalty is called. It's a delayed call, and then multiple infractions afterwards. They put themselves in a real tough spot.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Oh, and a great save by Lehman. And they send it down the ice. Bravo's going to play it against the half wall. Slides it back to the blue line. Log jam in front. That's broken up. To the low slot. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
Well, these are the types of plays when your edges and your hands work simultaneously. Guess what? You create space and you're able to get shots off like that.
Sages lugging the puck. And that's picked off. Moves it around along the half wall. The Icebreakers grab possession of the puck. Takes it and looks ahead. Shot! And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Lehman's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Carroll's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Gets it out of his own end. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Simmons looks around. Here's a short pass to Sage. Back at the point, they set it up. Solid check to slow him down. The Nighthawks will kill off a few extra seconds now. Rock take possession of the neutral zone. He got all of that hit. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. The Nighthawks are back to even strength as the PK unit comes up large. Oh, what a stop with the stick by Lehman. The Nighthawks take it across the line. And that's off a stick. Great pressure with the stick.
I always say as a defender, you want to make sure that you're... Well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Let's get the call. Sages going off for 2 minutes here, boarding the call.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to be the task on this one, protecting that 1-goal lead.
The Icebreakers win the draw. Puck moved over to St. Pierre. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Quick shot! Gives up the body for the block. Oh, comes up with the stop.
Now she's in it to win it with that hit there, James. She wants to separate the player from puck, and she does an excellent job. She's going to get a huge kudos from her coach.
Simmons hoping for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play shorthanded. The Nighthawks win that offensive zone face-off. And they'll dump it in. The Icebreakers will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Makes the save on the slapper. Moves the puck to Simmons. Dumps the puck in. The Nighthawks have it now. Bravo's taking it from his own end.
Sage is up and ready to get back on the ice.
Scores!
Jesus fucking Christ, goalie, you are a stupid fucking piece of garbage.
That they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it. Oh, James, she's gonna ripple the twine on that one. I mean, she's in tight. She's got to fight for the space, but she buries it.
Here in the back half of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Nighthawks win possession here in the open ice. Steps into the offensive end. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Burns works the puck in his own zone. Knocked away. And he slides it quickly to Bravo. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Simmons. The Nighthawks take possession in the defensive end and puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. Slides the puck ahead to Alexander. He's got a step. He scores! Breakaway and the back of the net.
Well, even as he was encroaching on the goaltender here, James, you knew that he had a ton of confidence, and he has got some resources. He's got a great skill set, and he buries it.
The Icebreakers are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Directed over to Simmons. And now he tries to get it across to St. Pierre. Shot! Easily turned away by the glove. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Simmons has been in and around the net all night long, and when you've got it on your stick and it seems to be dropping, you continue to shoot the puck, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's got 3 goals in this game so far, and you can tell that his line mates are trying to find him wherever he is on the ice.
And she blocks it.
Well, it was from such an area, a grade A scoring chance. I don't think she thought. She just had instincts, relied on him, and got in front of it.
And that goes off a player.
Deal, you're fucking garbage. You can suck a fucking cock.
Here's a chance. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here, James. Just lined up perfectly, and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Bravo's got it in the defensive end. Slides it to Miller. Schwartz plays the puck. And he can't hang on after that hit. And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. Poor pass on the play, and the puck leaves the zone.
Simmons is re-engaged in the play after his stick snaps in two, and he has to grab another one from the bench.
Handles a great feed here in the neutral zone. Chance in front. Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum, but they'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one. Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
40 minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. It has been an offensive fireworks display here tonight, and scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals, and as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Passes it over to Schwartz. Oh, and he's knocked off the puck there. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Miller's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
This is not the way they wanted the game to go. Just undisciplined, taking a ton of penalties. They'll have to reset and refocus if they want to find a way to get on top.
Taking it from the other side of the blue line. Oh, he stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Schwartz delivers a hit in the numbers, and boarding is the call as a result.
Well, the parade to the penalty box is going to continue here, and the coach has got to find a way to get this bench emotionally controlled right now, or they're just going to give this game away.
And now it's grabbed by Burns. Snaps it onto the net, and he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here, and the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Bodies everywhere, complete chaos, multiple calls on the play, and the team is certainly going to be behind the 8 ball as they have to kill a few off.
The Nighthawks once again send out their power play unit.
Oh, and that one's going to hurt, but they still have an opportunity here on a 4-on-3.
The Nighthawks win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. One-on-one with the goaltender. He scores! What a goal! What a finish on the breakaway!
And this is all generated by his speed, James. He gets one stride on his opponent, and then it becomes 2, 3, and then he's in open ice, and he makes no mistake. I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
The Icebreakers are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't if you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers. I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Great play as she dodges the poke check. And as the penalty expires, they'll go to work now on the man advantage. Receives the pass. The Icebreakers looking against the half wall. Delayed penalty coming up here. Big time stop there. The goaltender is Peters quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Schwartz may not like the call, but it's still boarding in the eyes of the officials.
She's been playing so frustrated, zero emotional control, and she's put her team in a compromised position yet again.
Poked away in the offensive end. Cutting to the front of the net. Domes it with the blocker. The Nighthawks gain possession. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive zone. Oh, close save and a beauty.
James, these are real difficult games to play in, and it's real difficult to maintain emotional control when you're getting blown out in the game, and I think this hit is really just a product of frustration.
The Icebreakers can simply take this on cruise control based on the lead that they now have here in the third. The Nighthawks win the draw. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. The Icebreakers now have a short power play after the penalty expires. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Quick feed to Schwartz. There's another for the hit parade. Here's a shot. Turns it aside with the glove.
Stoner's really struggled in the net tonight, and you can just tell that he's not comfortable. With that save, though, he's got to find some confidence.
Scores! Deuce is wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
The Icebreakers have been the aggressor offensively tonight as they continue to lead in the third. And he takes the pass.
Sage has been putting on a passing clinic tonight, James. Eyes in the back of his head and just distributing it to the right place at the right time.
Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Gets it to the other point. Turns him away.
Well, the bench just erupts with that thunderous hit there, James. I mean, she knew exactly where she was going with that one. It was all about intention and purpose to lay her opponent out and get the puck.
And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Referee signaling for a penalty. Looks like we got a hooking call coming up. Let's see what the official says here. The Icebreakers have been handed 2 minutes for hooking.
The entire group certainly looks agitated and frustrated tonight, and it's boiling over into their play. I mean, they're dancing to the penalty box right now, and their opponent's going to make them pay here, James. They got to figure out a way to reset the temperature with this group and get in rhythm.
Scooped up along the wall. Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing! Let's see what the officials are calling. The Icebreakers are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping.
And yet another penalty is called, so out comes the PK unit, and you know what? They are taxed. They are worn down. If this continues, it's all going to backfire.
Avoids the defender. Big stop right there.
Alexander's been playing urgent and purposeful tonight. The moment he jumps the boards, you know that his first 3 strides are urgent and they're on point because he's tracking and he's hunting. He elicits a hit that allows the puck to change hands and leads to a leading goal.
Blistering shot. Hurts aside that blast. And they get that puck down the ice. Stepping out of the crease now to play the puck. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. The Icebreakers get a hold of it. Sage's going to join the penalty kill here as they remain short-handed. Another hit, and she's got to be feeling it now.
Well, she certainly does, James. She's had a target on her back all night, over and over again. She's been throttled.
Oh, look at the pass! And a great save! Considered a win for the penalty killers as the power play fails to execute.
Being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that. Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
The Icebreakers continue to lead big here in this third period. They just won the draw inside his own end. Oh, absolutely hammers him. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Levels him with the hit. Drills him. Penalty coming up here.
Well, we'll have to get all of this sorted out here, James, as there's going to be multiple calls on this play.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
Well, so much about power play execution. What we're seeing tonight with their success is about working on it in practice, repetition, success, and it is certainly translated to the game tonight.
And that one caroms just wide of the cage.
Well, and he battles for inside position. He's got a defender all over him, but he redirects it just wide.
And now he moves it quickly to St. Pierre. Here's the pass. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck under man. Here's a chance to try to get it out of the defensive zone. Nice hit on the play there. Schwartz has it in the defensive end. The Icebreakers in transition at center. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming.
Schwartz needs to find a way to get to the bench, James. She's hurt, and she needs to find a way so she can reset, refocus, get some water, take a breath, and maybe be assessed by the trainer.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the draw. The Nighthawks gain possession of the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. The Nighthawks move it in. From the point, looks to make something happen. Shuts them down.
Stoner's helping his...
All alone! What a save on the play!
It's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. And just hitting the final minute now in regulation of this blowout. From point blank, scores! And there's another power play goal. Wow.
Well, practice makes perfect, and you know that they've been working on this in practice. They've got the right personnel. The coaching staff has showed them video of how they want it executed, and they deliver tonight. Even I could have scored off that unbelievable feed, James. He's just able to corral that pass and put it in the back of the net.
And the puck clears the zone. Slides the puck across to Sage. And out comes the extra attacker with the goaltender parked on the bench. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. Sends the pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The Icebreakers played along the wing. Denies him in front. Picked up along the wall by St. Pierre. Back-to-back saves there.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves. When you're hounding pucks and applying this type of pressure, it usually results in two things: a penalty or a goal.
And offside, we'll get a reset here.
St. Pierre's had multiple assists in this game, and who knows how many more he's going to get, because he's creating, he's generating offense. He's manipulating his opponent to open up different lanes and seams towards the net here, James. I'd want to play with him, no question about it. Just put your stick on the ice and drive the net.
The Icebreakers carried along the wall. Huge steal in his own end. Oh, great move to sidestep the tip. And this one's in the books. Well, it's a big, shiny W in their EASHL debut. Couldn't draw it up any better, I'd say.
Yeah, it was perfect in terms of the end result. And when you look at this game, you saw the execution, the communication. Everyone is happy. I mean, the coaches, the staff, the trainers, all the personnel that put so much into this opening game.